My name is Craig Wright, and this is my beautiful wife.
I'm Sarah.
Sarah. We have 6 children, and we're from England, and we live in a place called Loddon, which is a little village about 3 hours northeast of London. And our life is our family. Our life is the church. We love the gospel of Jesus Christ, and we love working with rising generation and youth and young adults. Many of our callings have been to do with that.
We've just been involved in FSY last summer, and we loved that so much. Love being involved in all aspects of seminary and institute and FSY, and yeah, we're just thrilled to be here as well.
Yeah, it's a joy. It's a real joy. I run a company that's involved in the fire safety industry. It's a disruptive product that we provide, and that keeps me busy when I'm not doing church things. And we're trying to grow that business, and it brings a lot of fulfillment to me.
And I was a stay-at-home mum for many years, and then about 10 years ago I decided that I'd really like to get involved in mental health. So I trained for 5 years and became qualified, and now I'm a therapist, or some people call me a counsellor, and I help people who are struggling with loss or mental health conditions, or just a feeling of unworthy difficulties in their life. I help them with that, and it's a real joy to do it. I really love what I do. Being here at Camorra has been the most magical thing. Honestly, we had the very first day we arrived, it took us 21 hours to get here because of different things. We just walked in and just felt almost like a big hug from everybody. It was just a place full of love.
I mean, we heard about Camorra from some good friends before we came, but I must say that it has exceeded all our expectations. It's just been so full of love and belonging. And the moment we stepped in, as Sarah said, we just immediately were hugged and welcomed. And it's been a beautiful experience, an experience that we will always remember.
For me, because of my background as a counsellor, being able to have those one-on-one or two-on-one meetings with individual students every afternoon has been so wonderful. We felt very privileged, haven't we, to have been trusted and to be able to be with them in that space, to help them with any questions they've got about the gospel or about their lives or about difficulties they've been having. And it's been a real privilege to be in that space with them, to do that.
It's been a real honour to walk into a new environment where people don't know us, and in those mentoring sessions to be trusted with people's vulnerability. So can we hold that so sacred? And for me also, just the opportunities to teach and to share things from our life in those teaching moments, those leadership moments, has been wonderful as well. The whole schedule has been so perfectly put together, and everybody's been so kind, and the whole Camorra experience is about many parts to us, and we absolutely love it. We have been teaching positive leadership and confidence and charismatic leadership. And so we've already had those sessions. We've had the positive leadership session on Monday, and then we will have the charismatic leadership on Friday, because we go to the temple tomorrow, which will be a wonderful thing. Well, really, we feel like we're young adults as well. We love...
You mean we're not?
Being with the young adults is infectious. Feeling the energy, feeling just the excitement and the aspiration to want to live their lives and progress and achieve just makes me feel so energized to work with young adults. And we also recognize that really the rising generation is the future. And we have a sacred privilege to work with that rising generation, the future leaders of the church, of businesses, of communities, mums and dads, families, and individuals just making a beautiful difference in the world.
I was just thinking this morning as I woke up, how we've sat in really spiritual moments with them, haven't we? I felt like the church is in such good hands with these youth that are coming up. They're so strong. Their testimonies are so strong, and I believe it's because they live in a world that's so difficult, they have to be strong. And it's just a real testimony builder for me to watch them and to watch them deal with all aspects of life in such a spiritual way.
Yeah.
It's remarkable.
It's a sacred privilege. It really is.
We had a wonderful experience last night. We were lucky enough to join a family home evening just behind us here in a big campfire, where about 10 of the students two of the students shared a lesson on humility and the importance of love. And then we were asked to just hold a candle around each of us and share an experience. And I was so touched by the challenges that these young people have here and the things that they've had to sacrifice to be here as well. It really was such a humbling experience for me to see how these young people help their families and how they have such a desire to learn and to soak up all of the spiritual and of the business knowledge that they can gain here. And it was just a moment I will never forget.
Never forgotten. Never ever to be forgotten, or a moment to be savoured. I think the other experience for me was when we arrived on campus. We did various things and get to know people, and then we were on the Saturday invited into a music session. And I'm not particularly a singer or a musician, but we were all in a circle. And I think the significant thing I'm about to share is the circle. I remember with great, it just humbles me that a few people came late to the music gathering, and they sat on the outside of the circle, and Don Mason said, "No, let's grow the circle." And chairs were maneuvered to invite them into the circle. What a beautiful symbol of love and unity. There's a scripture in Mosiah 18:21 with Alma on the banks of the River Mormon, where their hearts were knit together in unity and love. And for me, that was a beautiful representation of hearts being knit together in unity and in love, and really symbolizes Camorra for us.
So for anyone considering being a mentor here, pack your bags right now, get on the plane and come. It's an experience that you will never forget, and it will enrich your life. We knew it would be wonderful, but it's been incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, just come and see. Come and see and be a mentor. It is a beautiful, enriching experience, and it will be a moment, I think, that will be etched in your hearts for a very long time. A beautiful time and experience in our lives. Yeah, future students considering coming to Camorra, you will find here an environment which is peaceful. It's a beautiful surrounding with nature which is healing, but that will be combined with other students that share the same values, a love of learning in a beautiful, safe environment. And for me, those are all the ingredients that help our young people to grow and thrive and learn. This will be one of the most precious, growing, developing experiences of your life, and we would humbly invite you to come and see and experience it.
As I've spoken to some of the students while they're here, who are very nervous to come, they've all said that they felt like this was a family away from their family. They felt acceptance and love. And for those that have been struggling to learn English here, they don't feel afraid to make mistakes. They feel supported. And it's just such a wonderful atmosphere and a wonderful place to be.
Yeah, beautiful.